Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is Dads Against Violence. And we're fortunate to have with us to talk about Dads Against Violence, Ms. Greenlee, Mr. Crawley, and Mr. Hawkins. I think I got all those names out,
Yes,
Ms. Greenlee, and I think that we can say something in reference to that now,
Yes.
since we've already identified everybody.
Yes.
But I think that the topic that we have today, Ms. Greenlee, we appreciate you bringing some of this information to us.
Mm-hmm.
But the topic that we have today has to do with dads against destruction. And so what we would like for you to do is to not only give us some information in reference to your background education, some of your experiences, but also to tell us something about Mr. Crawley and Mr. Hawkins during this first segment. And then during the second segment, we can start with Mr. Crawley, and he'll be able to give us some information, and then Mr. Hawkins, and we'll be off and running talking about this very, very significant organization, Dads Against Violence. Let's start with you.
Okay, well, first of all, good morning, and thank you for allowing me to come on your show again. As everyone knows, my name is CGreenlee, founder of Nashville Peacemakers Stop the Violence campaign. I'm here with these young men because they made a huge impact in my life when I met them. And sitting here to my right, Mr. Steve Crawley, I've invited him to come out because he has a real good testimony, and I'm really proud of who he is, coming out as a blind man and want to talk about the violence we have within these young males and be honorable enough to say he want to make a stand. He might can't see to make the stand, but he can stand to make the stand, and that meant a lot to me. Mr. Hawkins sitting here, he's a really great guy. He's a community advocate within himself, and just by him saying, Clemmy, I heard your cry about where these dads at, and I want to come and step up to the plate. And this is how all this is formulated.
Very good. And of course, let's see if we could get a little information from Mr. Crawley and Mr. Hawkins during this first segment. Mr. Crawley, why don't you give us some information about your background, education, and some of your experiences, and then Mr. Hawkins will end us for this first segment, and then we'll be able to come back and get into Dads Against Destruction. Tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Steve Crawley, and I graduated from John Overton High School, and you know, I got introduced to this program by Philip Hawkins, and I just want to make a stand on trying to help save kids' lives. You know, I'm blind, and I'm willing to do it, so I'm just looking at it for a lot of other males to come out and help join the cause of what we're doing.
So you think that there's a real problem that we have today with our young people and whatever, and so